Hello viewers, welcome to the GPF Press, and today I am at Anti-Crime. For the past few days we've been with Anti-Crime since on Thursday, and on Thursday we had our patrol within the KM. Yesterday Friday we went to Bara to be part of the inauguration, and part of the inauguration was also to do a patrol which was very successful. And today we are back at Banjul at the Anti-Crime headquarters, and with me is the Commissioner for Anti-Crime, and this is all part of the instruction of the Inspector General of Police. Of recent, we've seen some criminal activities in the rise. As a result, the Inspector General of Police has instructed all regional commissioners and heads of units to strengthen and enhance security, night patrols and police visibility. To this end, the Gambia Police Force Press will provide coverage of behind-the-scene activities of all units of the Gambia Police Force. To be specific, or more so, the anti-crime and other operational units. Commissioner Anti-Crime, welcome to GPF Press.
Thank you so much, Piero, and good evening to esteemed viewers. As Piero has highly highlighted, I am Commissioner Mamadou Sow, in charge of the Police Anti-Crime Unit. Today we are together with the media group, the police media team, to cover our patrols. The patrols will, as he stated, we started at the KM. That was on Thursday. It was launched at KM, and we still continue up to the West Coast region. So this evening we are going to intensify patrols within the West Coast region to be doing more proactive patrol to deter crime happening. Within our patrols, if we are able to detect crime, we will arrest the culprit and do the needful so that they can appear before court. So if you have any information or you are privy to anything that is disturbing your environment and you need the intervention of the anti-crime, you can always contact us and we will patrol. The patrols is to deter crime happening, because police visibility is important. As PLO has highly highlighted, the Inspector General of Police, together with his senior management, has ordered that all regional commissioners, unit heads, to intensify day and night patrols. These patrols are not only it's not only the anti-crime that is doing the patrol, it's the whole regions. But today PRO is covering the patrols of the anti-crime unit, and we all know that ACU is a patrol unit, and we are doing patrol day and night. Probably you may not see it that much visible, but every day and night we are doing patrols. And anytime you have something or you have an area that you think people are saying is a no-go area, contact us and we will able to intervene. And you can always get us on 397-5577 within KM, and within West Coast 396-5577, and within West Coast you can always call 390-9337 or 5811-650. You will get these people. You can also call 391-5507 and we will send you a patrol team. Thank you so much, Pierre.
Commissioner, like you mentioned, you said this is a patrol unit, and this just goes to show that we are here to cover. It doesn't mean that when we are not here, this is not happening. It's normal on a daily basis, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. This is your bread and butter, But today, the GPF Press is here just also to share with the public behind the scene of the activities of anti-crime within, the Greater Banjul area. You've seen what we've started on Thursday. What is your reaction so far?
Thank you so much, Piero. I think police visibility is very important. Once police are seen within the communities, it deters crime happening. And definitely the patrols pay dividends, because if you look at the sit rep as of Friday, Saturday, as of Thursday, Friday, we have seen that crime has minimized within those areas that they have patrol. And the calls that we normally also receive as per interventions have reduced, because once the police are on the street, definitely some of those issues that are happening in the absence of the police, it will not happen. So definitely this is something that we will continue doing, but the visibility or the media covering it will at least make other people to have a second thought, because once you have seen it on the media, you know that the people are on it, then you will have a second thought. Police cannot be everywhere at all the time, because the population is more than us, and then the area is also bigger than what our resources have. But may being within the vicinity, it pay dividends and it make crime to reduce us to do. Because as of, if I said the past 24 hours, we did not have a serious case of robbery or serious assault. So definitely the patrols are doing well.
Commissioner, then what would be your reaction to, what is going around? People saying there is an increase in crime, and the police officers or the Gambia Police Force is not doing enough because of the number of incidents of alleged murder cases of recent and stabbing. And you already said police cannot be everywhere, but it's important that we clarify this so that the public can understand under the circumstance in which those incidents occur.
Thank you very much, Piero, because if you also observe some of these crimes that will happen, even if police officers are everywhere, those things will happen, because domestic violent cases that happen within the domestic setup, police cannot stop those things happening. People have argument at their compound or within their compound, they fight, and then the other one stab the other. Or people are at a program where it is a peaceful program. Something happened there, and then people stab each other. Those are things that even if the police officers are there, they cannot stop such happening. The only thing that the police can do, if such crimes have reached to the police can work very hard to make sure that the matter is properly investigated and the culprits are arrested and put before court. And if you look at these incidents, these isolated incidents that happened within the past 2 weeks, all their suspects are in hand. The police have thoroughly investigated the matters, and the matters are already before the courts. So definitely what we will advise the general public is, if you see a crime is about to happen and it has happened, report it to the nearest police station and the police will do the needful. But we cannot be everywhere at all the time. And some of these isolated isolated cases that do happen and somebody lost his life, yes, we will accept the blames, but if you look at it thoroughly, you will understand that this, even if we are there, some of these things we cannot stop them happening. Thank you so much.
Commissioner, thank you very much. Like you said, these are isolated incidents that occur in private environment, and like you mentioned, police usually are not in people's compounds or in nightclubs or in dungeons, and most of the cases so far, the ones we've seen, is as a result of altercation, quarrel, and somebody is angry and just picked up a bottle and stab the other. These are the things that we've been seeing happening. Then, which means that, Commissioner, security starts with the individual, right? And I think it's important if you can add anything on that to ensure that, yes, the state should provide security for the country, but individual security is a personal responsibility.
Yeah, thank you very much, Pierre. Yeah, that one is quite right. Your security depends on yourself. You are the first person to make sure that you are secure and you are in an environment that is secure. There are things that you do. If you do them, they will attract criminals on you, because if you handle valuable materials and you are walking out on lonely street or you are walking in isolated places, definitely somebody can fall on you and then attack you and take that valuable material. But one thing is, people have to understand that security starts with yourself first, because if you secure yourself, at the end of the day, whatever happened, the police can able to help you. But if you don't care your environment, you don't care where to go and what to do, definitely if anything happened, if you report it to the police can only launch an investigation. And most of these cases that we launch investigation, we are always able to get a culprit and then do the needful. Thank you so much.
Commissioner, before I take leave of you, I know it's getting a bit long at the interview. It wasn't planned as this, but it's getting very interesting. I just want you to give us, a synopsis of, usually, like you said, the ACU is a patrol unit. What are some of the cases that most of the time that you would, come across when these people go on patrol, and how are these cases, at the end of the day, how do they end up?
Okay, thank you very much, Piero. We have targets. We have places that we targets that we know they are prone to crime, and then they are prone to violent crime, especially at places where people gather a lot, and then sometimes people who involved in drug peddling and other things do use there, because if you look at some of these stabbings are as a result of probably drug usage. So most of the things that we normally check, you see, or sometimes coming to a ghetto or found youths there, we conduct search on them. It's not necessarily only we are looking for drug or cannabis or anything, but we are looking for weapons. And most of the time, if you go on patrols, we arrest people with weapons. Like some of them, they will hide the scissors in their trousers. Some of them, they will hide knives and other things. So those are things that we sometimes arrest during our patrols. And when you arrest somebody in a public with a weapon, definitely when we reach at the office, you can be charged armed in public, and which is a crime, because if you are armed within that public, if something happen or altercation happen, you may use it on another person. So that's why sometimes you even see us on programs. We go there and start conducting random search. Not that we are disturbing people, but we want everybody to be safe. Thank you so much.
Commissioner, thank you very much at this stage. Commissioner, I want to take this opportunity equally to thank you and your unit, because anytime we hear anti-crime, even criminals, they are afraid of the word anti-crime. And viewers, this is what we have for you, and please do follow us as we bring you behind the scene of the activities of anti-crime within the KM. That from here, we are getting into our pickups, and then we will go around. 1 as a sort of force, 2 visibility patrol, 3 if there is any criminal activity to be able to contain it, effect arrest, and then bring them here, investigate them, if need be, take them to court. This is what the GPF Press is bringing for you, and this will continue for the rest of the few weeks that we will be going through this instruction of the Inspector General of Police. Thank you.